Good afternoon, boys and girls. I thought I'd like to share with you something that I thought was a really great idea. Coming from an electrical engineering background, I'm never satisfied with what I got in terms of electronics on my helmet. I have cables everywhere. You'll just have to believe me. But one of the things that I most like is my speaker setup. So most people have maybe a Sena, and they've got those speakers that come with it and go in them. Now, they're fine and dandy, don't get me wrong, but we can do a little bit better. And the problem arose when I found that, and it is loud on a motorcycle, just the wind noise, alone can be damaging to your hearing. So I always wear earplugs, and after making the switch, it's absolutely fantastic. And for those who are asking, yes, I can still hear everything around me. The earplugs that I have mainly are a high-pass filter, which means that it filters out some really high noises, like the wind noise and some engine noise as well. But in terms of sirens, horns, all like that, it's fine, it's fine. I can totally hear all of that. Now, something that I think I'd like to go do is I'd like to go listen to music, but I have my earplugs in. Now, you could get those in-ear like IEM monitors or something like that. That doesn't necessarily solve the problem, because those are damn uncomfortable to wear while you're riding, and you know, it's a big, huge thing to be able to put them all on, whereas the speakers that come with the Senas, you just put your helmet on and you're done. Perfect. But with those Sena speakers in your thing, if I want to listen to them, I've got to listen to them with the volume all the way up. And god damn it if that doesn't suck. It ruins the speakers, and while it can do it, it kind of gives me a headache actually a little bit from the level of noise, because you've got the high volume of the thing competing against the earplugs themselves, and it's not great. So the solution is bone conduction transducers. That was a mouthful, but it's a technology that I really think should be just way more utilized in motorcycle technologies, because it's really great. Bone conduction transducers work on an entirely different method of getting the music into your brain. Essentially, you're all familiar with speakers, and the way that those work is that they have a little magnetic dish, and the magnetic dish, it resonates. It goes back and forth like this. It vibrates the air, and then that air travels through your ear canal and vibrates your eardrum, and that vibrates, and these little bones in your head pick it up, and voila, you hear sound. Now, bone conduction transducers work entirely differently, and the way that they work is that there's a transducer, and this transducer essentially sits on the object, and instead of vibrating the air, vibrates that object, and then that object will then vibrate the air bigger. So they're primarily used, maybe like if you've ever seen glass speakers, those use bone conduction. Now, where the actual bone part comes in, this is just fucking cool. You can use these transducers and then put them on your head. Just put them directly on your head, and what they'll do is they will vibrate the surface they're on, in which case your skull, and those vibrations travel through the bones in your head, get to the little bones in your inner ear, and vibrate them directly. They completely bypass your ear canal and all of that nonsense. So you can wear earplugs and have crystal clear clarity with these bone conduction transducers at the same time. In fact, they actually get better when you're wearing earplugs, because they block out all that external noise. And it's really just pretty great. I love them. I'm actually wearing them right now and listening to music. And normally, if I was using my Senna speakers, those things are so loud that the microphone would pick them up. But because these Bone Conductions just vibrate my skull, they don't have to play as loud either, which is really cool. Now, one thing you'll get is, you'll notice sometimes that when I'm stopped, and there's not a lot of wind noise, you'll actually pick up some of the music as well in the microphone. That's actually because, so right now the Bone Conduction transducers are squished in between my head and the helmet. And obviously they vibrate whatever they're touching. So they're actually vibrating the shell of the helmet a little bit, and that translates into vibrations that my microphone can pick up as well, but at low speeds. So with this technology, you know, it's honestly just the best solution that I've come across to listening to music in your helmet, and I couldn't think of a better way that I would like to ride, because the audio is great. I can listen to earplugs, I don't get a headache. The speakers can just stay in my helmet. They're actually attached to the top of my helmet. I'll actually show you a picture a little bit later so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And honestly, I just turn it on and go. And the great thing about this is that the Sennas have a audio out, so I can connect them directly. Caveat: I have to have an audio amplifier because the transducers require more energy. But essentially, you can go directly audio out from them and bypass the speakers entirely, and you get the best of all worlds. Love it, love it. So check those out. We got links in the descriptions to how you might want to set it up in your helmet, and where you can get the ones that I have, and all of that. So yeah, have fun. Peace.